I Am Peace, a book of mindfulness by Susan Verde, and the art is by Peter H. Reynolds. There's our front cover. Here's our back cover. This part here is called the spine. There are times when I worry about what might happen next and what happened before. The thoughts in my head are like rushing water, and I feel like a boat with no anchor. Kind of seems like this girl might be maybe in the yellow zone. Do you remember the zones of regulation from last week? She's feeling a little anxious. Being carried away. Oh no, her boat tipped over and she fell in the water.
How does she even get back in the boat?
I don't know. How is she going to get back in that boat and feel peaceful again? Let's find out. I give myself a moment. I take a breath. Should we try taking a breath? Let's go in our nose and out our mouth. And then I tell myself, it's all right. I feel the ground beneath my feet and steady myself. And start to notice the here and the now. My thoughts begin to settle. My mind begins to clear. I am peace. Looks like she's working to get herself back into the green zone. She could have easily gotten very, very frustrated and gotten into the red zone. But she stopped. She took a breath. She felt the ground under her feet. And she's feeling much calmer now. I can watch my worries gently pop and disappear. I let things go. I can say what I feel inside out loud. I know myself. I can share kindness with others. I make a difference. I can hug a tree and thank it for its beauty and strength. I connect to nature. I like trees a lot. I can watch the clouds make shapes against the sky. I know wonder. I can taste and smell and touch and hear and see what is all around me. I use my senses. Do you guys know what senses are? Senses are the things we use to notice the world around us. We have our sense of sight. That's our eyes. Our sense of smell. That's our nose. Our sense of taste. We use our mouth for that. Our sense of hearing. We use ears for that. And our sense of touch. We use hands for touching. And we can notice things in the world with all our 5 senses. I can feel my breath fill my whole body. I tune into me. Try taking one more big, deep breath. Can you feel the air going down into your body? Now the water is still. I have found my anchor, and everything is all right. I don't need to worry about before or after. I am in this moment. I am peace. So the rough water at the beginning was kind of like all of the feelings that she had going on inside of her head and in her body.
No,
And
all of them.
And her emotions got so intense that her boat got tipped over. But she used mindfulness to get back in her boat and get her feet steady on land. So she went from the yellow zone into the green zone. Now I share my peace with others and hope that it is carried away to those who need it. And I dream we are peace. That's that neat. What kind of things do you do at home to help yourself feel peaceful?
Can I push it?
Okay guys, this is a grounding technique that you guys can use at home. Just like the girl in the book did a little bit of grounding. She was able to take some deep breaths and notice the world around her. She noticed the way that different parts of her body were feeling, and that helped her get from the yellow zone back into the green zone. So this is called a grounding. It's called the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique, okay? And the first step to this special grounding technique is take 3 deep breaths. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Ready? Next, we are going to notice 5 things that you can see. So I am sitting outside and I see green grass. I see Zeddy playing with his dump truck. I see clouds in the sky. I see flowers in my garden. And I see trees blowing in the wind. The next thing we're gonna do is 4 things you can feel. If it's something you can feel, you maybe feel it in your body, or you could touch it with your hand. So right now, I feel the wind blowing on my skin. It's a little windy outside. I feel the cold sidewalk underneath me. I'm sitting right on the ground.
Yeah.
I feel my toes wiggling inside my shoe. I feel a little itch under my ear. All right, now we're on 3. This one says 3 things you can hear. So I'm gonna listen. That's 3 things I can hear. I hear some birds chirping. I hear cars driving by. And I hear somebody's wind chimes ringing. They must be down the block a little ways, because I don't hear them very well. It's a faint sound of wind chimes. All right, now we're on number 2. 2 things you can smell. So think with your nose. What are 2 things I can smell? Well, I'm outside and it smells kind of like rain out here. I think I smell rain.
I see dark clouds all around us.
And
so
I
it's a
think
book away.
Zeddy notices some clouds. That's something that he can see.
Let's
What do you
see.
smell, Zeddy? What do you smell?
I smell some rain clouds.
He smells rain clouds. Yeah, I smell the smell of rain, and I think I can smell the flowers in my flower garden next to me.
Mommy,
All right, and
look
the
up
last
there.
thing,
Look
yep,
up there.
yep, now I'm done with the things I can see. The last thing on my list is 1 positive thing about yourself. 1 positive thing that you like about yourself, because we all have amazing qualities, and we are all good people, and We all love ourselves and others. Positive thing about myself is I am kind. I think I'm a pretty kind person. All right, and that is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique.
Okay,
I hope that you guys will use it to help yourselves get back to a regulated and calm state when you're having a big feeling like frustration or sadness or anything else that might happen in the yellow zone.